Hey everybody, welcome to the Q3 market update. The format today, I am going to take a look at the 3 articles I'm sharing in the real estate rundown. Quick plug here, if you're not subscribed to the 321 rundown, this is a monthly newsletter that I send everyone who's subscribed to talk about real estate generally. So if you're not subscribed, give me your email address, I'll make sure you're on that list. And if you are already subscribed, I'm using this month's 3 articles to kind of be a launch pad into how's real estate doing, because the 3 articles are kind of doom and gloom and paint a scary picture, but it's not the full story. So I want to use our sales figures from Shelby County in Q3 to add a little bit more context and color to how real estate really is doing. All right, so send me your email, get subscribed to the list. But the 3 articles that we're sharing this month are number 1, a study from NAR, why are buyers not purchasing homes? The top 3 reasons all point back to affordability. All right, there's limited inventory, which keeps prices high, so buyers are not excited about that. The mortgage rates are rising, which makes affordability difficult, and then the 2 combined, they're just not excited about the affordability that they have given low inventory and high interest rates. Kind of a circular argument there. The second article is what are rates doing? We actually just reached an 8% milestone on the 30-year fixed rate average. That's the first time since the year 2000 that rates have gotten to 8% or above. So that's very significant. First time in 23 years rates have been as high as they are now, and obviously not the direction you want to be going when buyers are complaining about affordability. The third article kind of makes me chuckle because 3 associations, the National Association of Realtors, the Home Builders Association, and the Mortgage Bankers Association wrote a letter to Fed Chair Jerome Powell to basically say, knock it off already, help us with these interest rates because real estate is grinding to a halt. Okay, again, all that sounds doom and gloom and pretty scary, but it's not the full picture. So now let's talk about the Chandler reports, where we get the sales data from Q3 of 2023 to give you a more full picture of what's going on in real estate. It's true that sales are way down, and that's why those 3 associations are writing a letter to the Fed chair to say, knock it off with these rates already. Q3 was down 30% compared to 2022, but let's talk about what we're talking about. 30% fewer number of sales. So the number of sales compared to Q3 of last year was down 30%. Every single zip code in Shelby County was down 10% or more in the number of sales. But that's half the picture. The other picture here goes back to limited inventory and prices, right? That the buyers said are the reason they're not buying houses. Well, Shelby County as a whole was up actually 5.5% in terms of the average sales price compared to last year. So despite 30% fewer sales, prices are still holding steady and even increasing despite fewer sales overall. Now, part of what we have to remember here is that this is a retrospective look at what happened in Q3. So now that rates today are rising beyond the 7.5% and into the 8% range, and another thing, we all want to know what's going to happen going forward. We've got to account for seasonality. We are heading into a winter where inflation is still taking its toll on Americans, and when interest rates are moving in the opposite direction to give them relief from that inflation, we can expect 2023 Q4 to be down and to be a little bit slower, which may be why the associations are trying to get ahead of that and encourage Fed Chair Jerome Powell to give them some relief on mortgage rates. So if you need advice on real estate, give me a call at 901-497-5615. If you want to just be aware of what's happening in real estate, remember my 321 email newsletter goes out monthly. I'd love to have you subscribe to that. Give me your email address, and I'll make sure that each month you get a broad strokes version of what's going on in real estate right there in your inbox. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.